It's guys that can barely read that's making $30,000 a month right now. And it's kind of crazy because some people are literally dead broke sitting at home with college degrees. And I think it's because they're overthinking. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, sometimes overanalyzing, having analysis paralysis can be the worst thing that happens to you in your business. I low-key think it's about to rain. Like, look at this. Look at this, guys. I think it's about to start raining while I'm recording this video. Hopefully the rain isn't, too loud or anything like that. But yeah, man, I wanted this to be, a raw style type video, just because I really want you guys to know, while you're over there wasting 3 weeks trying to perfect the Canva logo, you're reading all these compliance rules, or you may even be trying to make, your website look perfect or the best. It is generally some guy out here who doesn't give a damn. He just started his business, launched a basic meta ad, and he's already grabbed 5 clients by now. So in this video, I'm basically gonna be breaking down why being too analytical is keeping you stuck at 0. And I'm gonna teach you the exact shift that you need to make so you can start growing right now. No more wasted time. Okay, where a lot of people start off, they try to remember every single law dealing with credit. They stay reading Metro 2 guides. Some people even postpone launches because they're trying to get a specific logo. It sounds great. They're trying to make sure that their logo is right because they feel as if that will blow the business up, that will generate deals. And then it's onto the website of, damn, like, let me make sure I have this on my website. Oh, let me make sure it's this color, or oh, basically just being like too over analytical. Guys, whenever you have analysis paralysis, is basically like you're just simply overthinking too much. You're making things overcomplicated. You're making something like, credit is a simple business. Like, you don't need much. The demand is there. There's 100 million plus people with bad credit. And from my experience, having the best looking stuff doesn't always convert. Honestly, in business, sometimes whenever I just do the simple stuff, I have an ad that it took me 2 minutes to make, has generated me over 16,000 leads, versus I have some ads that I went to a podcast shoot to make that gave me a super high CPM. The saying, what they say, like, less is more. I just run into a lot of different people in my, entrepreneurial world. Some people that are perfectionists is like a type of hesitation, because sometimes they're timid and scared of rejection. Sometimes, they don't want to launch the business because they know people are gonna, respond to it. People are gonna react to their service, or people are gonna react to their ad, or whatever the case may be, and then they know they're gonna get leads. But sometimes they just don't want people to say no to them. Sometimes people don't want to launch stuff because they're afraid to see nothing come in. And I'm gonna tell you guys, man, with business, you have to test everything. Some things that work for one person may not work for another. But something I do know is success loves speed. I personally feel like being imperfect has allowed me to win on multiple occasions, because sometimes I fail fast. Sometimes I win because I failed before the next person. Like, I seen what didn't work faster, so then I could revert, and then that allowed me to find what did work. It's kind of like a double-edged sword. It's like, if you're a perfectionist, you may stall out, but then it's like, if you're imperfect, honestly, man, be imperfect, launch it, be simple. Or it could be a thing of, by example, some of you guys that's watching this may actually have attempted to try certain things and you may feel stagnant in it. By example, you may spend a couple hundred on ads. Let's say you get a couple leads, but let's say people aren't showing up to the calls. Let's say you're getting bad leads, so on and so forth. So what the average person would do, what I've seen, they will panic. They would turn off the ads. They would just quit and be like, damn, this shit doesn't work. This isn't for me. And then you get on Instagram, then you look at the next guy, and then you say, damn, like, why is this individual who can barely write a decent sentence pulling in 20K, 30K a month, while I'm still stuck at 0, or I'm still stuck at $2,000 a month, right? And a lot of times, guys, it's because the individual who couldn't write a decent sentence, they're just simply not thinking too much. They're just simply just going all in. Like, they are accepting, the wins, the losses, the trial and errors. Sometimes, they may have failed more than you, or they knew that they wasn't as smart as you. They knew that they weren't good at certain things, so then they hired out. What I learned in business and with a lot of people that succeed is a lot of people hire out and hire people that's better than them. Like, they focus on their strengths, then they hire out for their weaknesses, or they just simply invest in themselves. Sometimes people are just so smart and they think they know it all, but it's a quote, you don't know what you don't know. Also, you got to realize, like, the market really doesn't care about how smart you are. It doesn't care about your degrees. All the market cares about is consistency and simple systems. Like, you trying to be so complicated and diverse on a market that's non-affluent. So now I know it may be a challenge, but now you have to kind of like cross that threshold and learn to like kill your ego. And it starts with, like self-admitting to yourself that, okay, like maybe me overanalyzing is keeping me broke. And then it's like making a decision where I'm gonna simplify everything. I'm gonna go get a mentor, or I'm gonna hire someone to do such and such job. I'm gonna get started now. Sometimes you're just a few tweaks away from making more money than you ever could imagine. Success loves speed. All it takes is a few quick fixes, and it starts with the little things. Like, sometimes you guys are on sales calls and you're reading out laws where the client really doesn't care about that. They just want the job being done. Keep it simple. See what they need done and do it. All you have to do, guys, is see what's wrong with their credit and then see their end goal. And you help create that bridge to get that desired outcome. It's super simple. Or, by example, having better ad discipline. Whenever you launch an ad, stop checking it every 15 minutes. You need to set your rules, see what CPM or CPL you're looking for, and give it time. Cut the losers, let the winners run. It's similar to like day trading. If you guys ever traded, it's the same thing. Or if you're disputing yourself and you're in the lab all day, you can keep it simple and hire a VA to do all the work for you, so it doesn't have to feel like office work. It's just so many just little tweaks that you can make that make your life so much easier and make yourself more profitable. For example, like let's say that little tweak of hiring a VA, now your time is freed up. Now you can go bring in more incoming leads. Now you can go make more content. Now you can go work on more ads. Now you can drive revenue to the business. It's just so many just little tweaks that people just overcomplicate, and that's the reason why their business really doesn't grow, or they never make a substantial amount of money, because sometimes they're stuck in their ways. Whenever you stop overcomplicating things, the business just runs so much more smoother. Business is like a game of like shots. If you guys ever hoop before, sometimes the person who takes the most shots and takes the most attempts win. You keep shooting, one is bound to go in, man. One is bound to go in. Same like running an ad. You keep testing ads, one is bound to convert. By example, I'll show you guys like live. Like, I'll show you guys an ad that's going crazy right now. I got this one ad that I spent $34,000 on, and it's gotten me 16,000 leads. You keep shooting, man. You keep shooting, and I got a lot of bangers, but that one just standing out crazy. I got a couple ads that's generated me over 3,000 messages. So now I'm gonna tell you guys again, man. You can be the smart guy and stay on the sidelines and watch everyone else hoop and everyone else go chase their dreams and become super profitable. Or you can become the simple guy pulling in real monthly income. If you're tired of doing your business alone and overcomplicating, and you feel like you need guidance because you just don't know where to go, luckily you were watching this video because I actually help people just like you in your situation. And I actually have students that are making 50,000 plus monthly. I have some making 20,000, 30,000, just had the same exact problem, and then they just needed someone to really like help them break it down and help take them to the next level, man. Some of you guys are probably overanalyzing before you even start, so I can help you as well. So whether you want to launch your own company or scale your existing one, I can help you. I'm gonna put the link in the description box below, and where me and you can hop on a call one-on-one, and we can see if this is the right move for you, man. Like I said, speed kills, man. Speed kills. I'm actually gonna get volume negates look tatted on me. Being great take time, but speed kills. Success loves speed. And yeah, man, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. See you at the top, because the bottom is just not an option. I'm going.